Welcome to the Deep Dive, your shortcut to being well-informed. Today, we're plunging into the fascinating and honestly crucial world of HR software for small businesses.
Absolutely essential stuff.
Yeah, our mission. Sift through your sources, help you understand what makes an HR solution effective, why it's become indispensable, really, and which ones are making waves right now. Think of this as your go-to guide.
And finding the right HR software, well, it's more critical than ever.
Yeah.
Efficient human resources information systems, HRIS and HR management software, they aren't just about managing people anymore. It's about effectively managing, all the business-related activities. And the real challenge, as your sources point out, isn't just grabbing any solution.
Right.
It's finding one that's truly efficient, that fits your business, especially now things are changing so fast.
For so many small business owners, just handling the HR side of things can feel like a full-time job itself on top of everything else. We're talking finding people, onboarding, payroll, which is always tricky, just general employee management. Without the proper tools, it's not just time-consuming. It can become this overwhelming mess that genuinely holds a business back.
And that's exactly the core problem these solutions are designed to tackle.
Yeah.
What's really game-changing, I think, is how HR software simplifies all that, centralizes it.
Okay.
Imagine Sarah, maybe she runs a small creative agency, maybe a dozen employees. Before this kind of software, she's drowning in admin. Right?
Yeah, spreadsheets everywhere.
Tracking time off on
Right.
spreadsheets, manually inputting payroll, endless paper forms. With a good system, a lot of that gets automated.
Right.
It frees her up. She can focus on clients, on growth, not just pushing paper. It really streamlines the daily operations and boosts efficiency across the whole organization.
So we get why it's important. Indispensable, really. Now let's unpack this a bit. When you look at this crowded market, what actually makes a good HR software solution, from a small business perspective? Your sources laid out some really clear criteria.
They did, yeah. We kind of boiled it down to 4 key things to look for, not just for picking a vendor, but finding a tool that's genuinely effective. First, and this is critical for any small business, value for money spent.
Always number one, right?
Pretty much. Budgets are tight. So this isn't just about finding the cheapest option. It's about what you get for that investment. Are there solid, affordable solutions, maybe even free HR software that actually works well? You shouldn't have to break the bank, but it also needs to deliver real functionality. A cheap tool that causes headaches isn't good value.
Makes total sense. So value is key. What's next?
Second, the user interface, the UI. And this isn't just about looking pretty.
Right. It's got to be usable.
Yeah. Exactly. A clean, easy-to-navigate interface means less training time, fewer mistakes, people actually use it faster, and strong mobile access is basically non-negotiable now.
Oh, yeah. Being able to do things on your phone.
Approving time off, checking contact info while you're out. It needs to work smoothly on a smartphone or a PC. It's about practical usability day to day.
Okay, practical usability. Got it. What else?
Third, integrations. This is huge for automating tasks properly and avoiding that awful double data entry.
Yes.
The real power comes when your HR system links up smoothly with your other tools, like connecting payroll directly with onboarding.
Oh, okay.
It just means less manual work, better data flow. Everything talks to each other. And finally, number 4 is usability itself. Kind of overlaps with UI, but it's broader.
How so?
Like, is the tool intuitive overall? If you get stuck, is there good customer support? Is the documentation clear? These details really matter for long-term success with the software.
Okay, so those 4. Value, UI, integrations, and overall usability. Armed with those benchmarks, let's look at some names. HR Cloud kept coming up in your sources as a top contender. Seems to hit a lot of these marks.
Yeah, HR Cloud really aims to give HR teams a strategic edge. It's about streamlining processes, sure, but also really driving employee engagement, collaboration, communication.
Okay.
Think of it as empowering businesses, especially smaller ones, to simplify tricky things like performance management and really unlock their potential. Centralize and automate.
So what does that actually look like for a small business owner day to day? How does it help them?
Well, let's pick a few key areas. Their employee communication platform, for instance. This isn't just sending memos. It's about building a connected culture. Imagine, instantly sharing critical updates, getting quick feedback on a new policy, all in one place.
Nice.
You can broadcast company announcements, track who's seen them, set up custom channels for group messaging. It makes internal comms much smoother. They even have tools for crisis communication and employee advocacy.
Employee advocacy. What's that exactly?
It basically means making it easy for your employees to share company news or content on their own social networks. Turns them into brand ambassadors, essentially.
Wow, that's smart. Very strategic for any business.
Exactly. Then there's their recognition and rewards platform. This is really key for motivating people beyond just the paycheck.
Yeah, definitely need that.
It lets you set up formal recognition programs, offer personalized rewards, even run company challenges to kind of inspire friendly competition. And it has analytics, so you see what's working. You're not just guessing. It's about actively shaping the company culture.
That sounds powerful, moving beyond just pay to build real loyalty. Okay, and what about the nitty-gritty, the daily HR grind? How does HR Cloud simplify operations?
Right. This is where the efficiency really shines. Under simplifying HR operations, they've got automated new hire onboarding software. They claim it can cut onboarding time by like 60–70%.
Wow, that's significant.
Huge. Imagine getting a new hire productive that much faster. Then there's offboarding support, time off, PTO tracking, a central employee database, a recruiting applicant tracking system or Recruit APS, robust performance management tools.
So goal setting, feedback, all that.
Yeah, setting goals, tracking progress, gathering feedback collaboratively, plus a time clock, digital forms and checklists, and quite a bit of HR automation built in.
That's a lot of heavy lifting taken off the shoulders of a small business owner. What kind of reach does HR Cloud have? Who uses it?
Well, it really enables that centralized feedback loop, makes performance management more collaborative. It serves a really wide range of industries, healthcare, tech, manufacturing, retail, you name it.
Okay.
And different business sizes, too, from startups right up to enterprise. It integrates with the big payroll players like ADP, UKG, Intuit, Paylocity. And get this, over 500,000 small businesses are apparently already using it.
500,000. That's quite a footprint.
It is. And they offer a free demo, no credit card needed, which includes unlimited customer support. That accessibility is a big plus for smaller companies testing the waters.
Definitely lowers the barrier to entry. Okay, so HR Cloud sounds pretty comprehensive, but what does this mean in the broader market? Let's quickly compare some other noteworthy options your sources mentioned, just to give people a fuller picture.
Absolutely. The market's got variety, for sure. Each has its strengths. First up, you've got Gusto, often positioned as an HR partner, good for businesses at any stage, really.
Okay.
It bundles a lot of modern HR features, management resources, payroll processing is a big one for them, hiring tools, benefits admin, all in one place.
Kind of an all-in-one solution.
Yeah, very much so.
Yeah.
It's popular, over 200,000 users in the U.S. Pricing starts around $45 a month. So a solid option if you want everything integrated from the start.
Right, sounds good for a growing business needing that consolidation. What's next?
Then there's Monday.com. Now, it's not strictly an HR software.
More general purpose.
Exactly. It's more of a work OS or project management tool, but it's great for streamlining data collection, which HR does a lot of.
Good.
Think resumes, performance tracking. It has tons of templates, lets you easily import data, maybe from Excel, and visualize it in different ways. Gantt charts, pie charts, whatever works for you.
So good for visualizing HR data, maybe less for core HR functions like payroll.
Precisely. It brings clarity to data. They offer a 14-day trial to check it out. Then you've got REN, powered by ADP. ADP is obviously a huge name in payroll.
Yeah, everyone knows ADP.
And this solution focuses squarely on making payroll super easy and fast, but backed by solid HR tech. It handles automatic tax calculations, payments, deductions, does the quarterly and annual reports.
Compliance help is big.
Huge. A major benefit is it automatically updates for HR regulations across all 50 states.
Yeah.
That's a massive headache removed. Plus, 247 support. Pricing isn't public, you'd have to inquire. But if payroll simplicity and compliance are top priorities, it's a strong contender.
Makes sense. What about open source? Anything there?
Yes. For businesses wanting maximum flexibility, maybe lower upfront cost, there's Open HRMS. Being open source, it's free to download, install, use.
Free is always interesting.
Definitely. Its modular design is key for startups. You can customize it, add features as you grow. It handles appraisals, attendance, payroll, leave management, the core stuff, without subscription fees.
Okay, a very customizable, potentially cost-effective route.
Right. Then there's BambooHR. This is software as a service, SaaS platform.
Yeah.
Really aimed at businesses that have, outgrown managing everything in spreadsheets.
That tipping point moment.
Exactly. It's cloud-based, generally affordable, great for tracking and managing employee data in a central system. The big idea is freeing up HR managers from data entry to focus on more strategic stuff, like talent development. They offer a limited trial period.
Good for moving beyond the basics. And any others that stood out?
One more, Bitrix 24. This one's interesting because it's a free web-based system designed specifically for small businesses that might not even have a dedicated HR person or team.
Okay, so really for the lean operations.
Right.
Yeah. Top features include document management, time tracking, and employee directory. But a real standout is its employee self-service portal.
What does that let employees do?
Things like request vacation time, submit business trip permissions, access certain HR info themselves without needing to go through someone else. It cuts down admin burden significantly. The core features are free. Paid plans add more, starting around $159 a month, and all plans include unlimited users.
Unlimited users on free, that's notable. Wow, okay, we've covered a ton of features and different platforms, which is great. But stepping back, what's the bigger picture? What else should you, the listener, be thinking about when making this really crucial decision beyond just feature lists?
That's such an important question, because it's easy to get lost in the features, but you need to think bigger. First, data security. Absolutely paramount.
Non-negotiable.
Totally. You're handling sensitive employee data. A breach is a disaster. Then think about true workflow automation. Does it really streamline things? And integration capabilities, not just payroll, but does it connect with the other tools your business already relies on? Avoid those data silos.
Right, make sure it fits into your whole tech setup.
Exactly. Also, consider if they offer employee training modules. How easy is it for your team to actually learn and use this thing effectively? Look for solid benefits, enrollment, and compliance tracking features, crucial for legal reasons, and smooth operation. Good reporting tools and audit trails are vital too, for oversight and making smarter decisions based on data. And crucially, especially for a small business, scalability.
Can it grow with you?
Yeah, will it still work when you double in size? Or will you have to switch again? And finally, make sure it covers the compliance essentials. Tax compliance, employee classification, overtime tracking. Staying on the right side of employment law is critical. And, actively read reviews, compare pricing carefully before you commit.
That's fantastic advice. What an incredible deep dive. It really highlights the value the right HR software brings. It's not just admin anymore, is it? It's about streamlining, engaging employees, staying compliant, and really setting your business up for growth.
Absolutely. It transforms a potential burden into a strategic advantage. And, if we connect this to the bigger picture, work is changing so fast.
Yeah. Remote work, global teams.
Exactly. Remote hiring, global teams, the gig economy, the demand for flexibility. It all raises this really interesting question. How does HR tech need to evolve next? How will it ensure seamless, secure, compliant management for a workforce that's more dispersed, dynamic, and diverse than ever before? It's a huge challenge, and it's going to require even more innovation, I think.
That is a powerful thought to leave folks with. So take all this fantastic insight, think hard about your own specific business needs and challenges, and explore how the right HR technology could really boost not just your workforce management, but your overall business efficiency. Thanks so much for joining us for this deep dive.